Okay. Well, Bill, my investigation and my data shows that there's real opportunity for the wine industry to increase the percentages of people that are enjoying wine among African American, Latinos, and Asians. And if we could just get, as an industry, a percentage that's closer to people that are enjoying wine of Latino, African American, and Asian backgrounds that match their percentages in our general population. For instance, this year, 51% of Californians fall into Latino makeup in terms of composition and culture. Add 12% of that to African American, add another 10% for Asian folks that live in California, and you're right around 70%. So 70% of Californians drinking wine, that's probably not realistic, because the percentage currently of those populations is about 3 to 4%, or arguably in any one segment 5%. So if we could double that to like 10%, or collectively double that to about 20%, that would be a huge demand increase for wine. What I see is that there's a lack of cultural connection for people of color with the wine industry, because they didn't grow up having food paired with wines as much as other European backgrounds. So doing more with chefs and winemaker dinners and cultural events that show pairings with food and wine would be a nice step to showing how well wine specifically pairs with cultural cuisine. I think traditionally the beverage industry has done a good job with advertising and marketing its products to people of color. For beer, for instance, hard alcohols, particularly in certain segments and in urban markets, has done a full court press, so to speak, to make sure that people of color enjoy bourbon or whiskey or gin or vodka, even having celebrities endorse those specific products. But wine is a different product. Wine requires a little bit more of a cultural identity, a little bit more authenticity than just building a brand from having a celebrity endorsement. Particularly the core wine drinkers want to know about the grapes that are grown, how they're grown, how the wine is made, what techniques are done there, what regions of the country it comes from, what are the differences in varietals. It's a learned process, and it has to start with education, and the wine industry is the best place to do that. Everyone that has enjoyed wine realizes that it's a learned process. In other words, no one's born knowing it, and there's a huge opportunity in different levels, from restaurants to wine bars to marketing, to share those stories and to share those fun experiences and entertainment that include wine.